Assalamualaikum, I welcome you all. I'm Dr. Dheeraj, your board instructor. We will start with economic system. What is economic system? A system for allocation of resources. When we talk about economics are about allocating scarce resources, scarcely short resources to larger needs and wants. And the human beings and our nations and our economies and our countries needs, these amounts are decreasing day by day. But resources of our countries, our nation, our economy, even our homes, our individual, they are limited. So we can say economics approach in which we allocate limited resources to fulfill our all needs and wants. And when we talk about economic system, it is a system in which we allocate resources, limited resources to fulfill our economic needs. Clear? This is basically a system in which we are allocating limited resources to fulfill our needs and wants, but those needs and wants important, which are important for running a good economy, which are important for running a good business, which is important for running a good, you can say, financial condition of a company. Now, there are two types of economic system. One is planned economy, second is free market economy. Now, these two systems of economic system which are in practice in all over the world, planned economy and free market economy. In planned economy, what we do, we basically go for those economic model in which everything is going as per their budget. For example, if I talk about US economy, if I talk about UK countries economy, if I talk about European Union, that those 36 countries economies are known as planned economy. Like if I put it to G20, G20 countries, those are countries which manage their economic conditions, economy in the best possible way. Their budget is not deficit like our third world countries like Pakistan and you can say uh, India or Afghanistan or Sri Lanka or Bangladesh or Bhutan or Indonesia or as many other countries. So the planned economy is the economy in which everything is done and their limited resources fulfill their needs and wants. The economic needs and wants of the system. An example are European economies. Again, I will be quoting. Example are great 20 countries economies. Example are US economy. All the great countries economies. They are planned economies. When you talk about free market economy, these are economies of countries like third world countries like Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Norway. These are free market economies which their control system is not so strong. Their control system is run by capitalists. You know the concept of capitalist? Capitalists are those people or those economies which private equities have more power than public sector institutions. Price are set on market basis, demand and supply, not on the basis of government direction. So, in countries like Pakistan, you can export anything. Today, you are using the petrol at 250 rupees per liter or 247 rupees per liter. Tomorrow, you can expect it can directly go to 300 even. And there will be no mechanism to change and control because it's not market driven, it's free market economy. And this basically capitalist concept. But planned economy concept usually came from the socialist concept of economy in which people use, people prefer public opinion, people prefer public income. People or governments plan how they can facilitate their public and their nation. But if you are economy, only capitalist is served, only capitalist interest is served, only industrialist or producer interest is served. Consumer like us or individual or poor or middle class people, they are not served. Right? Here, move ahead after reading these two types of economic system. Now we have types of environmental forces. There are forces which are pushing towards you when you are, you can say, running the business in a company or in economy. What are those that are external forces and internal forces? Internal forces are those which are within the setup, within the industry, within the company, which are pushing you to take decisions, pushing businessmen to take decisions. But external forces are those which are not in your control, like the economic condition. prices are going high, inflation rate, prices of products, computer prices, uh, your interest rate, poverty rate, GDP rate, all those things which are not in control of the owner of the company, owner of the business, and you cannot do this thing. So I will talk in this context that the risk which exists in the market also come under the umbrella of external forces. Like lockdown, in COVID-19, business were not expecting such event. Their business will be locked for unspecified period. Business will be locked after 5 p.m., after 8 p.m. You know, the market was going to close after 8 p.m. and there was Corona preventive measures and COVID-19 preventive measures to take care of their health first. The SOPs have to be followed. Those are the external forces which are not controllable by the organization. And you can also call it in finance term, it's unsystematic risk. It's out of the system which cannot be controlled. It can be or it cannot be controlled or eliminated. And it will exist and that exists basically on the business which you are. Clear? Then internal forces. Environmental forces, first we studied about external forces, now we are studying about internal forces. Internal forces factors in the organization, these are controlled by organization. I can also call it systematic risk. Risk which exists in finance, we talk about risk that is systematic and systematic. Unsystematic risk which is outside the company hemisphere and they are uncontrollable. They are an economic condition. And the other one is within the company which is controlled by that non-systematic risk. So internal forces are those forces which are having impact on your businesses and that can be controlled internally and that can be used. For example, there is electric shock, there is something of voltage difference, there is something of you can say those incidents happen in your company or industry which can be manageable, which can be controllable, which can be dealt properly. But external forces that cannot be controlled because they are linked with the government policy, they are linked with the government decision, they are linked with the government economic conditions, they are linked with the government economic decisions, right? So this basically environmental forces which are in context. Last, we will study about what are the SWOT analysis which carried out on the business. When we talk about SWOT analysis, there are four things in that: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Every business running in this world has these things. There are some strengths of business, there are some weaknesses of business, there are some opportunities in that business, and there are some threats in that business. But keep in mind that what are your strengths, the other company, other party will be having that weaknesses. For example, if I quote example of Nokia. Nokia first strength was back in 2000, early 2000 was durability and you can say signal coverage. But weakness was not using of Android technology, smart technology. Samsung strength at that time was they were the first to use Android technology. They were the first to use smart technology. Same goes for you can say Toyota and Honda. Toyota are more durable vehicles all over the world, but they are not as comfortable vehicles as Honda. Honda are not durable vehicles all over the world as they are comfortable, but as Toyota are. So you can see the Toyota strengths are missing in the are the weaknesses of Honda, and the Honda strengths are weaknesses of Toyota. So these are same goes for opportunity. What are the threats for Toyota nowadays? Is for example comfort and e-vehicles going on electric vehicle technology. Yeah, right. For the Tesla and other. But what are the strengths for Honda? They have launched their after their HRV vehicle, which was electric, which is still not electric. So that is basically opportunity for Toyota, which they are availing Cross, Toyota Cross. That is hybrid vehicle. First hybrid vehicle of the Pakistani company Toyota is launching. So that strength of that and a threat for Honda. Now Honda is working on coming up with electric vehicle concept even in Civic, even in you can say that HRV and other vehicles, so that to compete with Toyota. So you can see that one company's strengths and opportunities are weakness of other company and threats, and the other company weakness opportunities are threats and strengths for them. So Toyota, Honda, and Nokia and Samsung in early 2000 are best examples. Clear? That's all for today. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.